Hi guys, I'm back up here with another reading for the collective. Remember, all readings are not for all, they're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest, as well as we got that slot open for personal readings if you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those. You can DM me, we can get you set up, come fuck with your girl, okay? As well as going to drop a comment down below. Love to hear from you guys. It's going to start the discussion so we all can get on one accord. As well as it's going to share these vids, man. Let's get this divine knowledge out here for the collective so we all can get on one accord, okay? So I think that's about it. We got a definition here. That is going to tie up this whole entire reading, okay? So we got the definition and then we got the foundation, as well as we will be clarifying with the playing cards, okay? So let's go on and get it popping, okay? All right. So the word is self-reliance, okay? What is self-reliance, right? Reliance on one's own powers and resources rather than those of others, okay? Let me read that one more time for the people in the back in case y'all ain't hear me, okay? Reliance on one's own powers and resources rather than those of others. Okay? So this is the energy in these moments in time where we're learning how to be self-sufficient. Depending on our own self, understanding what we need in these moments in time here and going to get that shit, putting in the work necessary to manifest what we're trying to manifest in our lives here. This can be in the form of love. This can be in the form of finances. This can be in the form of business and career. This can be in the form of just spiritual growth, enlightenment, etc. Whatever is your flavor, neighbor, right? This is that energy in these moments in time here. We're in this position of really coming into our own in these moments in time as we're really lining up with what is best for us in these moments in time here. This is that energy in these moments in time here, understanding that detaching from any codependent energy, that can be in love, that can be business and career, it can just be in day-to-day route, day-to-day decisions and day-to-day habits that you do. Right? That is codependent upon, I don't know, let's give an example. This can be being attached to your motherfucking phone, right? This is that energy, learning how to detach from these distractions in our lives here, okay? So this is that energy here, okay? This is that energy as we're really shifting paradigms, really changing our direction of our lives, because we're understanding that life gives us a deck of cards, right? It gives us a deck of cards, okay? So we got a choice to keep the cards that was given to us, or we can reshuffle, right? The order, let's say more like the order the cards came out of. Or if you don't like the way that they were dealt to you, you can reshuffle, right? This is that energy in these moments in time here. To even be great in your life, to even do great shit in your life, you have to work on your mental. This shit starts here, because the moment that you're in the energy of feeling insecure about certain things in your life, behaviors or shit that you've experienced in your life, that's what will hold you from, excuse me. It's like, I don't know if a bird's trying to come out or what. Okay, I think we're good. Sorry, y'all. Excuse me. I was like, sis, get your life. Anyways, let's keep moving forward. Okay, so, anywho, back on the last point I was making. Back on purpose, right? This is the energy in these moments in time here. To even be great in your life, you have to see yourself as great. And you have to work on developing that feeling, developing that ideology, really speaking that into you. So the best way to do this shit is take sticky notes, right? I used to do this all 2019, y'all. Shit, I instilled this individual that you see within me. I spoke it into existence. But anyways, get some sticky notes and write affirmations. Write them. Stick them on your wall. Like some fucking, what's her name? Mary Jane type shit, right? And really read them out loud to yourself every day. Every day. Until you start to believe them, right? Because the more that you speak that shit into existence, you start to believe what you're speaking. And at first it's going to feel like you're lying to yourself. You need to keep pushing through that energy, right? That's what's going to help you reprogram your mind from lack to abundance, from lack to prosperity, from failure to success, right? Because to succeed in your life, you have to change your mindset. Because the moment that you change your mindset, you change the way that you feel about yourself. And the moment that you change the way that you feel about yourself, you'll look at an obstacle. You'll look at things that you have to do in life and won't be intimidated to take the necessary actions. Because half of this lacking success or lacking whatever you want is from the lack of actions. But where does the lack of action stem from? I don't even know if we need the cars today. Anyways, where does lack of action stem from? It stems from the mental, not thinking that you're not good enough. Or, yeah. It's not that you think that you're inadequate to do what you want. It's the fact that you fear if you do it, you'll actually start to manifest that shit. You'll actually start to be good at that shit. And it's comfort zone to try to downplay your motherfucking self. Try to stay, I guess, humble. Right? This is that energy in these moments in time. Fuck that. We're going to have our moment. I want it all. So I'm going to do what is necessary to make sure I get what I want. Right? We're in this position of, I'm hearing sink or swim. Whatever you want in life, you can want it, but not take action towards it. But you can want it, but you got to really want it. Let me say that again for the people in the back, in case y'all didn't hear me though. You can want it, but you got to really want it. That you're going to do what is necessary to get whatever you're asking for. Because this is that energy in these moments in time really moving forward in our lives. We create the differences in our lives. We create the change in our lives. God just reacts to the energy that you're perfusing out. That's just how that go, right? God always gives you the opportunity to make a change before God steps in. Because the moment God steps in, God's going to give you what you need, not what you want. Let me say that again for the people in the back. God's going to give you what you need, not what you want. All right? So the best advice to you is just do what you're supposed to do so you can get what you want and get this lesson with God combined. Right? Right. I just wrapped y'all up. I'm sorry. They just channeled that through. Okay. So let's go to break this energy down. Let's see the foundation. Okay. Yeah. We got doing better, education, and me. So going back to that word self-reliance, depending on your own power and your own resources to create what you want, right? This is that energy, learning how to be comfortable with self. Learning how to maneuver with self. The moment that you get connected with yourself, you get a lot done. You do a lot more. And you what's the word I'm looking for? You break down a lot more barriers. You don't have too many attachments on you. This is that energy in these moments in time, being very self-reliant. If you're in this energy of self, if you're embodying and understanding the art of self-reliance, nothing in this world can hold you hostage. This is that energy in these moments in time as we move forward in our lives here. We're here trying to learn this art of self-reliance, learning how to depend on ourselves. We shouldn't be codependent upon our phones. We shouldn't be codependent, and this goes for me too, folks. This goes for me too. We shouldn't be codependent upon our phones. We shouldn't be codependent upon relationships. We shouldn't be codependent upon sex here. We shouldn't be codependent upon our job status, our home status, if we're married by 25 or not, or if we got some motherfucking kids, or fucking what we got in our bank account, what type of brand of clothes we got going on. Being truly self-reliant is being able, to be you unapologetically, as well as being very transparent with yourself. Being able to sit in a fucking room, right? Being able to be still in a fucking room, 4 walls, no phone, no nothing, and be comfortable with yourself and with your thoughts. Being comfortable with yourself and with your thoughts, and being okay and happy, right? That's self-reliance. Being dependent on yourself. Being okay with being alone. Not scared of being alone, right? Right, let's go on and clarify. The more that you're by yourself, the more that you discover things about yourself. Things that you didn't even know you had. It's a beautiful thing walking down a path like that of self-discovery, you know? We start to break down mental prisons here with the 8 of Swords. We start to break down any mental paradigms about ourselves. We start to see the uniqueness within ourselves. This is the energy, the more that you're by yourself, the more that you experience new. You start to build bridges with yourself. You start to create and work on yourself. Because this is the 3 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Pentacles have to do with work. When you work on yourself, when you invest in yourself, when you are self-reliant upon yourself, your own power and your own resources, nobody can hold you hostage no more. You're no longer codependent on people, places, and things. Like I said, you can be in a fucking room, only 4 walls, no phone, no nothing, and be comfortable with yourself and with your thoughts. That is a blessing in itself. So by you guys really practicing the art of self-reliance, you're starting to understand the greatness within you, starting to see the uniqueness within you. You're starting to understand why God got you isolated in the first place. You guys are taking dubs in your life. These are victories, wins, celebrations. A lot of you guys are graduating in these moments in time, getting to that next level with your name on it, switching your whole ideology, unlearning and relearning, reprogramming how you view yourself. Because you have to understand, like I said, to even be successful in life, you have to change the way that you view yourself, okay? So when you think a certain way about yourself, it creates an emotion about how you feel about yourself, right? And to manifest in life, you have to do actions to generate something, right? So if you're insecure here, you'll be insecure here. Hence, you'll lack action. You won't take action upon what you want. And then you don't generate shit, right? This is that energy in these moments in time here. If you start to look at life as it's your fucking playground, man, because it's a two-edged sword. Two-edged sword. It depends on how you view in life and the challenges that life brings. You can be in a whole new world like Aladdin, viewing this shit as you're always learning, you're always experiencing, or you could be like the rest of the world, complaining about these lessons that we gotta learn because motherfuckers can't withstand pain. Right? You can't be scared to fall on your ass, bro. You can't. Because that's what's going to hold you back in life. Being scared to fall on your ass. Being scared of rejection. And what's so funny about that is, we put rejection so fucking close to physical pain, y'all. It's ridiculous. You could be rejected, right? And feel that same exact pain as if you broke your fucking arm. That's fucking crazy, right? This is that energy in these moments in time. You cannot be scared to be rejected. You cannot be scared to fall on your ass. You cannot be scared to fucking fail. Everybody got that same 50-50 chance that this shit gonna work or this shit ain't. Regardless of where you fall at, it's a learning lesson to show you, okay, I'm not going to do that again. Let me tweak this over here. Okay, that worked. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to utilize that. Right? This is about having a clear mental on where you're going in your life. We're in this position of taking back our lives. We're in this position of doing what is necessary for ourselves and our well-being in our lives. This is that energy in these moments in time here. This time around, we are searching for happiness within ourselves, not what society says happiness is, or what it fucking look like, or what it feel like. You're reaching that state of nirvana yourself. Fuck a middleman. Let me go to God myself. Because you have to understand here, the moment that you're connected with God, the moment that you're home, it's a whole different feeling. It's a whole different vibe. You got a whole different glow about you. Right? This is that energy in these moments in time here. We're going deep, deep within ourselves, right? With the 7 of Cups. Looking through all our cups, our options. When it comes to life, right? The options that we have, the options that we were dealt with. And looking through those options and finding that one special cup, that one option that unlocks the door to who you are. Something that's within you that you need to show the world. Right? This is that energy in these moments in time here. I feel like you've been holding on to whatever this is that you need to reveal to the world long enough. It's time for you to release it and let it go and give it to the public. Because some of you guys, whatever this is, this could be your purpose. Some of y'all are authors. Y'all got a book that you've been working on. Poetry. Motivational speakers. Inspirational speakers. Spiritual advisors. I'm here counseling. Whatever you do to be of service, you've been holding on to that shit. And it's time for you to let it go. And I feel like it's coming from the sense of the insecurity, right? Started from the mind, which is creating an emotion, which is causing you to lack action. And when you lack action in your life, you start to miss opportunities in your life. Okay? If I can give you an example what this energy is here is when, before getting on this journey here, I was going to school for dental hygiene. So to work on teeth, right? But I had this this school application to this, my dream school, I guess, what I thought was, right? And the lack of confidence within myself, because I thought I wasn't equipped for the job, or not really not equipped. It's like I knew that I could do what I need to do at the school, in the program, as long as they let me in. But there was an insecurity because I thought other people's grades, or other people's, because I was more like an average student, you know what I'm saying? Average student, you know what I'm saying? I work hard, but I'm just more of an average. Okay, so that's what it is. I'm more connected to the spiritual than the physical. Anywho, just having average grades. Shit not being spectacular. I had this ideology upon myself, they're going to choose somebody else over me, right? Which hence caused me to lack action to even put that application in. I ended up putting that application in, but the day before the deadline. And those school applications, I don't know if you guys fucking go to college or not. You gotta like fucking 3 months, especially with those programs, like some time like that, to get your shit in, right? I waited the day before the deadline. I procrastinated all the way there. And it was so rushed and didn't get accepted, right? Because what I was thinking and feeling like, right, manifested into the physical, right? So that is to say, it all starts in your mind, and that's going to dictate the moves that you're going to make in your life. Whatever you're thinking about yourself is what's going to dictate how you're going to move. This is why there's an energy of needing you to be self-reliant on yourself, so you're not looking outside of yourself and making yourself feel insecure when you ain't got to feel that way. Right? Right, let's get some more. Yeah. Because it got you wounded. Some wounds, some scars, some pain. Yes, it's uncomfortable to feel pain. Yes, it's uncomfortable. A lot of us, we fear feeling pain, but it's so necessary for growth. You grow in pain because you got to understand, dealing with pain, you'll do what is necessary to pull yourself out of that feeling. So allowing yourself to sit within your pain and feel your pain, truly feel it, not suppress. You'll do what is necessary to get yourself out of that feeling. So I will do the work to heal myself so I ain't got to feel like that no more. Right? This is that energy in these moments in time here. It's time for you to stop stressing over whatever you got to put out in the world here. God needs you out here for service. You need to release what people, places, and things will view you as in these moments in time. Live your fucking life. Remember, we're practicing the art of self-reliance. Be reliant on yourself. Be reliant on your own knowledge. Be reliant on your own emotions. Be reliant on how you feel. Right? This is that energy in these moments in time here. You got to feel passionate about whatever you're doing. And you can't be scared to, like I said, fall on your ass. You can't be scared to put yourself out there, worried about what other motherfuckers think, knowing that the world is fucking sleeping they self. They don't even understand they motherfucking self. Why the fuck is you worrying about a motherfucker that don't understand they self for? Where they do that at? They can't even unlock they self. These motherfuckers out here are stuck in dead end relationships, dead end jobs, miserable as fuck, and you worried about motherfuckers that rather be in the sunken place like that? Aren't you supposed to be divine, right? The fuck? Fuck them. With a sick dick. Like people must say. Geeking. Anywho. This is you really tapping into yourself. You get connected with yourself. Right? This is you really understanding yourself, lining your life up for whatever you're asking for in your life here, and really manning up, kinging up on your decisions. This is meaning what you say and saying what you mean. Meaning what you say and saying what you mean. Moving forward, comprehending what you need to do and just doing it. But knowing what you need to do with lack in your mind, you won't do it. Let me say that again for people in the back. Knowing what you need to do with lack in your mind, I promise you, you ain't gonna do it. You're not gonna do it. Until you clear this motherfucker, this is gonna be delayed. Right? This is that energy in these moments in time here. It's time for us to get to work when it comes to what we're trying to achieve, what we're trying to attract, what we're trying to work on. And first, that starts with ourselves. We have to be the embodiment of whatever we're asking for. You got to feel worthy for what you're asking for. You got to know that you are the person for the fucking job. Can't nobody else do what you do. You got to know that to even move forward, right? This is that energy here. To even move the fuck around, to even move things around in your life, you have to know that you are the person for the job. You also have to know that, of course, trying to achieve what you're trying to achieve, it's going to come with its sets of obstacles, with its sets of challenges, with its sets of setbacks. This is that energy in these moments in time. The moment that you can comprehend that, the moment that you are free to do whatever you want. You're not enslaved to nothing. You can move any way you want, how you want it, create whatever you want. Right? Right, let's go and wrap this reading up with your message from the Motivational Manifesto. Beautiful reading. Beautiful reading. You're going to have to free yourself. Free your mind to free yourself. All right? All right, let's go and wrap up with your message. Your message from the Motivation Manifesto is our greatest personal power is the ability to take over our impulses and direct our minds to choices and commitments that will serve us. Okay? I'm going to read that one more time just because I kind of butchered that. Our greatest personal power is the ability to take over our impulses and direct our minds to choices and commitments that will serve us. So what is being said here in these moments in time here, you're willing to do what it takes. I put a collective reading up this morning about you have to be willing to do whatever you need to do to gain what you want. Because motherfuckers might want things, but they don't want things though. Right? You got to be willing to go get what you want. You got to be willing to change your mind. You got to be willing to unlearn and relearn. You got to be willing to change your life. If you are not willing to do that, then you'll stay in your circumstances and you will stay there and rot until you decide to move. Point blank period. Because ain't nobody coming to save you, baby. In case nobody told you, ain't nobody coming to save you. There ain't no savior coming to save you. You better save yourself. Point blank period. That's on God. Right? All right. Anywho, think I'm going to leave it there. Remember, all readings are not for all, they're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest, as well as we got that slot open for personal readings if you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those. So you can DM me, we can get you set up, come fuck with your girl, okay? As well as going to drop a comment down below. Love to hear from you guys. It's going to start the discussion, as well as it's going to share these vids, man. Let's get this divine knowledge out here for the collective so we all can get on one accord, okay? I want y'all to have a good day, and bye-bye.